Breaking news. Biafra referendum. MAZI sign on EKPA. He don't send Ubonga letter. Can't give the Finland or Finnish president the list to and their ex-leader Hello name. So my wonderful people, now don't hear them. Our brother and the Prime Minister of Biafran government in exile, MAZI Simon Ekpa, he is doing everything humanly possible to fight this cause, to make sure that Biafra receive what that is rightful belong to them. That is the referendum and also the Biafran government. Well, I cannot conclude or say anything about this. The only thing I'm waiting is for the day it will happen, for them to say Biafra now they don't regain their freedom from the zoological republic of the country called Fulani government of Nigeria. So my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. You all are welcome to this another blockbuster of today's presentation of my news. Please tighten your seatbelt, subscribe, share, like and comment. Let us take other headlines. It don't happen, oh. You know, say we are having a one single problem in this black race or in this country called Nigeria, where we say anything where don't happen, or anything where we don't learn now, because almost everything where they do for this our country or for this our obodo Niger, na copy. Say Kuti, he don't go watch American movie or he don't go watch wetin dey happen for US and other countries that have human rights, that they are slapping their security, or maybe they are harassing their security or their police detectives. He go do his own. Now he don't dey for panty. As we're talking about that one sef is not up to 24 hours. Another girl in that some Lagos state go and assault a police officer. On Monday, on Tuesday they took her to court. Now she is cooling her heels in Kirikiri prison. I laugh in Bangladesh. I beg, make a no verse. Make I sip my coffee. I'll be right back. The headline reads, and I quote, Nigerian lady remanded in Kirikiri prison for assaulting a police officer. Tunumbu, Shetima, and INEC, they don't carry wakao, can't oppose the tribunal proceedings live broadcast that the the PDP and the Labour Party are agitating that there must be a live broadcast of every proceedings in the court. Tell me why Tunumbu, Shetima, and INEC will oppose this very request. Is there anything they are hiding? Come on, let us be realistic in this country. Is there anything that this country will do and do it perfectly well? I doubt that. People who tell you to go to court, people who tell you that they can defeat you at any point in time, what are you people afraid of? I ask you, APC and PDP. I saw one headline this morning where the so-called Festus Akpamu, the state labor and employment or whatever in Lagos State, is one of the spokesperson of the APC, where he keeps saying that their agbado, their paymaster or their principal defeated P2B hands down. Nobody doubt that. Nobody argue with him. Nobody is arguing with the election result. What we are arguing is the process in which brought your principal as the winner of the election. Simple. So if everything have to be transparent, if everything you claim that you won the election, why Shetima, Tunumbu and INEC is opposing the live broadcast of the proceedings? Make una tell ourselves the truth too. Make una at least once be realistic in this life or in this country called Nigeria. Shebi na you will watch for this thing for US where they go do exercise on the street, only you with your cameraman. Then the video you they run, they show us your mansion of over $400,000, and you say that you have become this and you have become that. Only you, but you that is called Festus Akpamu, you are not even into a higher office, just a state level. Can you go those drive yourself? Okay, let's say you cannot drive yourself as a big man where you be. Go with your driver. without security, can you do it in this country called Nigeria? Yet you people claim that APC is doing well, but yet even your family, no one is they are nowhere to be found in this country called Nigeria. Although make another try, sorrow, agony and pains. A video has surfaced on the internet where policemen is humiliating Shehu Kuti. They see their wife's phone while searching their apartment. Shebi say if your oga do something, oga no be for mouth, he dey hear me. So Peter Obi, with all due respect, you be ashawo. I swear to God, Peter Obi, you be ashawo. Now so it does the waka waka. If you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. The other day, obedience have not even recovered from your visit to the man who called them fascist, which is a Wole Soyinka, the Nobel laureate. Now, you don't carry your waka waka again. Go UK, go meet Dele Mahmood, who keep on saying that you are not qualified to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then why all this waka? Peter Obi, I beg, mellow down. In fact, I don't say them. You be a shower for waka waka. You can sue me to court for that. Che, Peter Obi, I beg, take am easy, my brother. All this your waka waka, may they no go put something for you. I know say you be okute, but at least make you mellow down, my brother, because you have more enemies than even friends as you embark on the journey of going to the election petition tribunal. Not only you appeared here, but it's only you that faced with Akpamo, FFK, Bayo Nonoga, Dela Lakiye, and the host of APC people, Adamu Garoba, Jibril and the Jubrina, or whatever they been called. All of them is against you, whereby they are the one that said you came distanted. So why are they worried about disobedient and Peter Obi? That is my question, and I keep asking this question without no any iota of answer that I have gotten so far. Peter Obi meets Dele Mahmood at his London home. Video is out there to the public domain. You can as well check it on yourself. 10th National Assembly, we are not ingrates. Ohaneze urges APC to ignore protest. Just making noise here and there. Anyway, I have nothing to tell you people, and I have nothing to not even to defend all of you. So my wonderful people, please, we are about to take off now. Tighten your seatbelt. The news is about to hit the ground. To reiterate the call for the Biafra referendum, the self-styled Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, MAZI Simon EKPA, has submitted over 200 documents to the President of Finland, Sauli Niinisto. On Wednesday, the Finland-based lawyer, EKPA, who is at the forefront of the separatist movement, disclosed this via his official Twitter handle. He stated that the documents were submitted on the 10th of May in the year of 2023. He added that Biafran Republic government in exile also submitted another 200 plus page document to the former president of the Finland, Tarja Halonen. Today, we visited the office of the president of Finland and submitted over 200 documents to the president of Finland on the need not to ignore the development in Nigeria and the issue of Biafran's exit for lasting peace. We also submitted another 200 plus pages to the former president of Finland, he wrote, according to the news. MAZI Simon EKPA had continued to call for a Biafra referendum amid economic neglect and political challenges facing the southeast in Nigeria. He petitioned the United Nations, the United States of America, the European Union, and the International Criminal Court on the expiration of 1914's Nigeria's amalgamation. In another development, Biafra Republic government in exile reminded the ECOWAS court in Abuja of a lawsuit by the coalition of Northern Group, CNG, and other ethnic nationalities seeking a referendum towards a peaceful exit of Biafra and other indigenous groups from Nigeria. We write to remind you of the lawsuit at the ECOWAS court sitting in Abuja by the coalition of Northern Groups, CNG, and other ethnic nationalities seeking a referendum towards a peaceful exit of Biafra and other indigenous groups from Nigeria. The lawsuit was adjourned to 20th October 2023 by Justice Yang Ekwo, the latter party reads, according to MAZI Simon EKPA. A Nigerian lady have assaulted a police officer, and that one earns her a very duplex 2-bedroom flat in Kirikiri prison. This life no balance, you, I swear. So now police assault now in the rain. No be say police assaulting citizens. Now it is the other way around. Citizens assaulting police officers. Where the corner to home, no be only on a to assault people. Now it is turn by turn. The table have turned. All those citizens you people are molesting, assaulting, killings, now they have woken up and said enough is enough. Police, make gonna beware. A Nigerian lady has been remanded in Kirikiri Correctional Facility for reportedly assaulting a police officer in Ogompo, the Lekki area of Lagos State. This comes a few days after the arrest of Nigerian Afrobeat singer Seun Kuti over assault on a police officer in Lagos State. Nigerian report that the Lagos State Police Public Relations Officer, Mr. David Hondoyin, disclosed the latest assault on a policeman in a post via Twitter on Tuesday night. According to him, the lady whose name was withheld was arraigned in court on Tuesday, and she was being remanded in Kirikiri prison till June 6. He tweeted, somewhere in Ogombo, yesterday she assaulted a police officer. She was arraigned today and has been remanded to the Kirikiri Correctional Facility till June 6, when the case came up again in the court of competent jurisdictions. Recall that Kuti was over the weekend involved in an altercation with a police officer on the Third Mainland Bridge in Lagos and slapped the officer during the encounter. Following the encounter, the Inspector General of Police, Usman Alikali Baba, ordered the arrest of the singer for investigations. On Monday, the Lagos Police Public Relations Officer, Benjamin Hondoyin, confirmed the arrest of Kuti after he turned up at the Lagos State Police Command Headquarters, Ikeja, in the company of his lawyer and family representatives. Tunumbu, Shetima, INEC, Festus Agbamu, all opposed tribunal proceedings live broadcast. Yeah, I never see anything. Shebi on so win the election. Make una agree to whatever opponent said. If you are sure you win the election, even if they said let the proceedings happen in open ground, I mean open field, accept it, my dear, on a win election. Why are you people being afraid? The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his vice-select Kashim Shettima have asked the Presidential Election Petition Court to dismiss the application by Atiku Abubakar and the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for a live broadcast of proceedings. Nigerian report that Atiku and PDP have filed an application requesting the tribunal to broadcast its proceedings. This was backed by the Labour Party and its presidential candidate, Peter Obi. But in their response to the application filed on Monday by their team of lawyers, led by Wole Olaniperekun San, Tinubu and Shettima described it as frivolous and a bid to waste the court's time. How? I never seen something. Make on wait. The worst is yet to come. According to the APC candidates, the court is not a soapbox, stadium, or theater where public should be entertained. But these people saying this now, they used to watch court proceedings that happens in the country they are copying. US can do live proceedings. UK can do live proceedings. Even ordinary African countries here, South Africa, can do live proceedings. Now it has reached on a turn now. And I remember that courtroom is not a soapbox or stadium. But you people can travel all the way to the United States of America and be working there freely. Why? According to them, They describe the application as an abuse of the processes of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. They wondered why a petitioner desirous of a prompt hearing would file an application to distract the court and waste his precious time. It concern una can't get the court, nona be the judges where they handle the case. I don't see why you people should be drinking Ogbein for another person's headache or body pain. Shettima and Tinubu argue that the relief sought by the applicants is not such that the court could grant, adding that the application relates to the policy formulation of the court, which is outside the PEPC's jurisdiction as consisted. If I may ask you, is there any way in the constitution that bars live proceedings of the court sittings? Does not. I have never seen that in our constitution. The application also touches on the powers and jurisdiction invested in the presence of the Court of Appeal by the Constitution, over which is honorably court as presently constituted cannot entertain. The application touches on the administrative function, which are exclusively reserved for the President of the Court of Appeal. The application is aimed at disputing the previous judicial time of this honorable court. The said application does not have any bearing with the petition filed by the petitioners before this honorable court. It is in the interest of justice for this honorable court to dismiss the said application filed by the petitions, they said. Tinubu and Shettima faulted the applicant's reference to virtual proceedings allowed during the COVID-19 pandemic. They argued that Atiku and his party failed to draw the court's attention to the fact that the respective courts made practices directions for the exercise. They also noted that it was only the heads of courts rather than individual judges or justices who drafted the practice directions. Another angle to this very curious application is the invitation it extends to the court to make an order that it cannot supervise. The position of the law remains, and we do submit that the court, like nature, does not make an order in vain, or an order which is incapable of enforcement, the respondents stated. Tinubu and Shettima added, at the very best, this application is academic, very obtuse, very unnecessarily, very time-wasting, most unusual and most unexpected, particularly from a set of petitions who should be praying for the expeditious trial of their petitions. It concerns honor. The petition can last as many years as possible, as long as justice is being served. Petitioners have brought their application under Section 36 of Subsection 3 of the Constitution, which provides that the proceedings of a court and tribunal shall be held in public. The word public, as applied under Section 36 Subsection 3 of the Constitution, has been defined in a plethora of judicial authorities to mean a place where members of the public have unhindered access, and the court itself sitting behind open doors, not in camera. Even in situations where a class action is presented, the particular people constituting the class being represented by the plaintiffs or petitioners are always defined in the originating processes. Here in this application, the public at whose behest this application has been presented is not defined, not known, not discernible, according to the plaintiffs. Beyond all this, it is our submission that the court of law must and should always remain that what it is, what it should be, and what it is expected to be: a serene, disciplined, hallowed, tranquil, honorable, and decorous institute and place. It is not a rostrum or a soapbox. It is not a stadium or a theater. It is not an arena for public entertainment. With which respect to the petitioners, the motion is an abuse of the process of this honorable court. For our mind, Also, in its counter affidavit filed last on Monday, INEC raised similar arguments and prayed the court to reject the application by Atiku and his party. Shebiona say on Abioga, do something. Why on they run? Tell me why you people are running. Why are you people running? Another news we have on our hand here. Some aggrieved Lagos State Police at the State Criminal Investigation Department, Pantiyaba, humiliated Nigerian Afrobeat singer Seun Kuti while in detention at the police cell on Monday. Nigeria News learned that the policemen took turns to threaten Seun, saying he would have been a dead man if they were the ones involved in the altercation. And that is the simple truth. A source who spoke with Punch said, some of my colleagues who were aggrieved over the incident took turns in humiliating and threatening Seun Kuti on Monday. The officers told him that he would have been dead if they were the ones he slapped during the altercation with their colleagues on Saturday. He wasn't even allowed to make a written statement until about 8 p.m. on Monday night, and he refused to give a statement after he was brought to the counter. Also, officers of the State Police Command on Tuesday evening stormed the Akin Osiyemi residence of Seun Kuti off Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos for a search and reportedly seized his wife's mobile phone in the process. According to an eyewitness, the policemen took the singer alongside while searching his apartment for exhibits. The eyewitnesses said the police officers invaded Seun's home here on my street, Akin Osiyemi, and he was in the vehicle with them while in handcuffs. They stormed and searched his apartment, but they also seized his wife's phone before driving off with Seun Kuti. Recall that Kuti was over the weekend involved in an altercation with a police officer on the Third Mainland Bridge in Lagos and slapped the officer during the encounter. Following the encounter, the Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali Baba, ordered the arrest of the singer for investigations. On Monday, the Lagos Police Public Relations Officer, Benjamin Hundoyin, confirmed the arrest of Kuti after he turned up at the Lagos State Police Command headquarters, Ikeja, in the company of his lawyer and family representatives. Peter Obi meets Dele Momodu at his London home. The video is out there on a public domain. The Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, on Tuesday met with a People's Democratic Party PDP chieftain, Dele Momodu, at his London home. Nigeria report that the veteran journalist, cum politician, celebrated his birthday with his family alongside his friends and celebrity pastor, Tobi Adeboyaga. Taking to his Instagram page, Dele Momodu shared a video of the moment Peter Obi stormed his home to join the birthday celebration. He noted that everyone was excited to see the former governor of Anambra State at the event, in his usual humility and simplicity. Dele added that Peter Obi also met with UK-based pastor Toby and other of his friends at the birthday party. He wrote, "Most honored to welcome the Labour Party presidential candidate, former Governor Peter Obi, to our home in London. We both flew into London last Sunday and he had promised to drop by today despite his tight schedule." He met other friends in the house, including at Toby Adeboyaga, at Yemi Edunduf, at Dozie Momobosi, Chairman Dan Legrim, and his delightful wife Angela, Princess Adetamola and Adeyemi Aderemi, at Eniolahan, at Dayo Olumu, and Yetunde Uduwale. Everyone was excited to see Peter Obi walk him in his usual humility and simplicity. I didn't tell them he was coming. Voila. Peter Obi, it is too much. You are too much, my man. 10th National Assembly, we are not ingrates. And there is an audit APC to ignore protests. Who are the ones protesting? I don't know. But we will find out as we're about to read the news. Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization and SND Igbo Youth Council Worldwide has again waded into the controversy over the zoning of principal positions of the National Assembly. The group's reaction was over the protest by Abia Senator Orji Uzokalo. The ruling All Poverty Congress APC zoned the position of Deputy Speaker House of Representatives to Rep member Ben Carlo from the same Abia state. But Senator Carlo, a former governor of the state who is angling to become the next Senate president, is insisting that the Southeast deserves more than Rep's deputy speaker. Reacting to the development, the Ohaneze used in a statement by East National President MAZI Oku Nnabuike urged Senator Carlo not to jeopardize the interests of the Southeast by hiding under faceless groups to issue self-serving statements. He claimed in the statement that several faceless groups had been set up to destroy what is coming to the Southeast. Their game plan is that unless it is coming to Senator Orji Uzokalo, it should not come. While commending the APC and the President-elect for nominating Ben Carlo for Deputy Speaker, the Ohaneze youth said it was a decision based on merit. And I say what? You be mumu. You will be Ohaneze Igbo youth leader, whatever you call yourself. They give you number 7th man position in the whole of wild Nigeria upon the kind of development that the Igbos have brought to the nation. The Easterners, they should not be considered as an infidel or second-class citizen in this country called Nigeria. But look at you. Shame, all of you. Why Benjamin Carlo's nomination is justified is because of his numerous works and capabilities shown in 43 bills and 22 motions and 2 laws signed by the president, making him the highest among his mates, especially those contesting. He brought the largest investment to Igbo land from the federal government that runs into billions without diverting SEM and has been visible on the floor and all over the media as the face of Igbo. As a spokesman, he did so well that Nigerians marked Igbos good on image making and public relations. He stood by his party despite all odds. He is credible and dependable and will not bring Igbos to shame. The incoming government is happy with him and he will use that to attract more dividends for our people. He won his elections based on what he did visibly for his people, despite the way he was served by his works. Let me tell you, and let me make this record straight. To keep the record straight, he did not win his election. He rigged his way out, because the whole of Abia State can only give Tinubu or APC 6,000 votes. The total of the whole Abia State. Then tell me how in his own constituency he got 10,000 something votes. Where did they get that number from? That is the question. It has been on the public domain. Nobody have ever answered that question to this moment. Those attacking him are those who feel his political positioning will shake their positions of leadership. They are doing it for selfish interests, not for the region. Oku warned those sponsoring what he called selfish campaigns against Honorable Ben Carlo to stop before we open their Pandora box on how they held Benjamin Carlo down for 22 years with nothing to show for his loyalty. We will also reveal how he fought his elections in 2003, 2007, 2011, 2015, 2019, and 2023 in a graphic manner. We are happy with what he has been zoned to us. We are not ingrates. Let those who work more eat more. in all the rest members elect to cast their vote for Ben Carlo, assuring that he would give in the best for the unity and development of our country. We also plead with all Nigerians to ignore this smear campaign from the same source but different faceless organization, he added. So my wonderful people, the lovers of freedom and the lovers of mankind, if you are saying that here we go take carry our kaya because our flight don dey knack kwarapu. So make una do what? Make una enjoy ourselves because I'll be right back again with another blockbuster. Enjoy this one while it lasts. I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, bringing to us the broadcast of this day and the news of this day. So please continue subscribing, liking, sharing, and also commenting. It is very, very necessary and very, very important because without you, there will be no me, and without me, there will be no news for you. So enjoy your day as we proceed with other etc. Bye for now, my great people. Kemesiano.